Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. Surplus Nut, bringing a video on my surplus rifle collection that I just completed a while ago. Sorry that I haven't been uploading videos. I've been really busy taking on another hobby of mine, which I did years ago, and now I'm back into it. I'll probably upload a few videos on that, but just wanted to bring a video on how I was able to complete my surplus rifle collection, especially the World War II era, which is the one I'm interested in. And I needed two rifles to complete it, even though you're going to see on this table other rifles that weren't really involved in the World War II conflict. But it was, it's part of that era. Obviously, everybody in their surplus collection, they usually have some SKSs and stuff. But yeah, this is the I needed my Arisaka, Japanese Arisaka, which I bought that a few months ago, and I have a couple of videos on that. I got one on the when I first bought it, how it came out after I refurbished it. So yeah, I received a few comments that I should have never had done that. But hey, if you look at all my videos, my channel, all my rifles that I get, I have an FFL3, a collector's and curio license, so I can order these things from the importers and get it right to my house. But all of these rifles that you see here, I did not purchase them like that. They all came in a way that if somebody doesn't know about, what they call the patina on the rifle, and how old they look right when they were involved in the war, if they did. Purists, they keep them like that. You got you're always going to have two groups of collectors. You're going to have the ones that are the purists that like to keep the rifle intact with the gashes, the dings, the patina in the metal, just how they looked when they got picked up or brought back from the war. And then you're going to have the group that likes to get the rifle back in its, original, unissued condition pretty much. And, one group shouldn't be criticizing the other. I don't put down those guys. If they want to keep their rifles like that, so be it. And I feel the same way. They shouldn't be, putting down, oh, your rifle lost the value. You should have never done that. It's not worth anything. How can you say these rifles are not worth anything? Especially how the market on the surplus is, that it's dried up. You can't really find a lot of importers or distributors that really have surplus right now. Okay, one of the main one is JG Sales, and their rifles are, he knows about what the issue is with that, and he's got those rifles extremely marked up high. The other one that you can find reasonable prices, considering that they have gone up tremendously, is Classic Firearms. I mean, I've been dealing with Classic Firearms when they were classic arms back then, not the Moss and the gun, where is it, my K98 Mauser, this one, I purchased this from Classic Arms before they sold it to the new owner. He renamed it Classic Firearms. And this rifle, it's incredible. It's got all the German markings on it, the swastikas, the everything. So it's got all the originals. Yeah, it's a Russian capture. It's not by any means a real. That's what you're gonna find now. I mean, sometimes I get comments on my channel about, oh, there's a Russian capture. So what? Even this rifle right now, you will not buy this rifle, this K98 right here. Go to JG Sales. He's got them for over $1,000 right now, and I purchased this rifle for $250. I mean, back in 2010 or 2008. And yes, I did the stock. I reblued it, and it's not counterboard. The board is shiny, incredible. I mean, but you're not gonna find this type of stuff no more. If it dries up, the market, obviously the prices are gonna go up. And again, each and one of these rifles, I have individual videos that you guys can check it out. And again, yeah, I do the rifles, I refurbish it, whatever you want to call it. And people leave me comments. Oh, no, now when you resell it, they're not going to give you anything. Well, that depends on what group you're talking about. Even a purist will buy one of these rifles, considering how the market is. But these rifles are going to stay in my collection. Like I've already, I've even told my son, he's in the Marines right now, and he likes hunting. He's into guns. He's into, so this is just gonna be passed down to my two sons. It's gonna stay in the family. So whoever thinks whatever, it's up to them. Again, this video, I want to kind of like talk about very briefly on each rifle. So it might be more than one part. I'm only gonna make it about 10 minutes each in case you guys just want to catch on to whatever part. I don't want to make it a real long one. That's half hour or whatever. So if I stop the camera, it's just gonna be one video, then go to the other one, and I'm gonna upload them like that on YouTube, part 1, 2, 3. But it'll be really interesting for you guys to check these out. But anyways, going back to the the reason why I got them all out here on my table is because, see, like right here, I got my the only two K31s that were ever made. And most of these rifles, even though they've been redone, I've always tried when the market was fluent and you can purchase these, I would try to get rifles that, whether in the wood that they had, the stocks, things like that, it would be significant. The year, the make year, and all that. Something significant about the rifle that I knew that eventually with time, once the market will start drying up, and when it eventually does, it will be very significant to the rifle itself. Like these two K98, not K98, my K31, sorry. These two are the only, they're the only two rifles that they, pretty much did the stock were done. The Beechwood, which is this first one here. This one has a Beechwood stock. They both have I remember, go to my channel and you can see individual videos on these rifles. They both have the soldier tags. They came with the soldier tags and the butt plate. I think I purchased both of these from Samco Global before they went out of business. And the last batch of rifles that Classic Firearms got their hands on were the Enfield, the British Enfield, which is where mine came from. Samco Global here in Miami went out of business, and I've purchased like 3 rifles from them, or 4 or 5. But anyways, so this one is the first one here, has the Beechwood stock, again redone. I didn't have to really do anything to the bluing. This rifle is like brand new. I mean, you will not see a K31 like this in this shape. Brand new. And then the one on top, it's the walnut stock, what they call the tiger stripe. You gotta get it really in the light to see it. But yeah, it's got a beautiful stock. It's got the walnut stock on it. And yeah, it's gonna be very hard to find these type of rifles. So again, guys, I'm getting pretty close to the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna probably shut it down in a little bit, and I hope you guys can come back and watch the second part of this, which I'm gonna start talking about each one of these individually, starting from the first one, which is the one I really needed. I needed 2 of them, the Arisaka and the M1 Garand, and I ended up getting both. So pretty much right now I can say that my World War II era surplus rifle collection is complete. So we'll just come back and catch you guys on the second part. This is Mr. Surplus Nut. I'll be right back.